have to like really prepare myself to do this. Man, I need to get started on this podcast right now before we fall asleep. That's on everything. But I'm cooking something up for you guys. So truly stay tuned. Truly stay tuned because I kid you not, next Thursday, I'm releasing another instrumental album. Oh, excuse me. Y'all can tell I'm ready to tired anyways. But the other instrumental album I'm about to push out is a very cool album. It's actually the alternative edition of the work that I do. The next album that you guys could be hearing in less than 2 weeks or whatnot. So yeah, but this album is gonna be pretty dope, and I know you guys gonna truly enjoy it. It's like I said before, it's a preview towards Death of a Latino Values chapters 11 and 12, Death Roses. There's a reason for that title, and it's the reason why it follows the storyline and things of that nature. And at the same time, the introduction is in the secret project that I'm working on right now. That I'm uploading the music files and things towards one of the distribution sites that I use for my music. So, and I have to re-upload it again tonight. So I'm grateful I'm actually home a little bit earlier than yesterday, because yesterday I kind of uploaded that other album, but for some odd reason some of the tracks didn't go through, so it kind of screwed up everything else. Like, damn it. But it's all good though. I said that when I get home tomorrow, which is actually perfect because we're able to truly get things done perfectly, and it's just gonna be dope. It really is going to be dope. So yeah, and I have pushed out the EP for the DJ Skylo album out yesterday night actually, because I had to redo it for some weird ass reason. Actually, courtesy of the people I do the distribution with, you're saying that iTunes and things can use certain names within the album and things of that nature, like the name, like the format of it, as well. Just some other stuff that went along with it, so I was like, F. I said, damn it, I said to re-upload it, so went back to the original, the original thing. We'll put this album as, I'll put it to electronic, or R&B. If I can find it. Oh yeah. That's why I push this other album towards. But yeah, with that DJ Scholar EP was pushed out last night and things of that nature, and hopefully it comes out tonight. If not, it's gonna come out sometime this week. So I'm not tripping off of that, because it was a very quick type of album to do whatever and stuff. So yeah. But other than that, though, we're gonna start this week's podcast. It's week 105, sessions 511 to 515 for this week of December 3rd through the 7th of 2018. So it's been cool so far, ladies and gents, as to the things that need to be done and whatnot, and the work that we doing right now, and I actually been pretty busy the past couple of weeks and days and stuff. So that's a blessing, and it's been with the music, so that's good right there. Because I was like, you know what, I need to end this year off in the right way for 2019. And what's the best way to do it? Is to put out 3 different major projects and another EP to end out the year, followed by 2 instrumental albums, one of the alternate edition of the albums, whatever. Go ahead and push that out, and then push out another one, which is the main big album for the instrumental music. So it's a whole lot of great things that's coming, and the albums, they sound dope. You guys are truly going to love it. That is for certain. And when I upload, everything should be perfect and stuff. So if you hear some type in the background, it's because I have to type in the names of the songs and the credits and all this other type of stuff. That's just the type of things that you do this is what you do like by yourself when you run your own little business in regards to music and things of that nature, when you're independent. Try to get everything flowing to which you can hire somebody to do this. But knowing me and the type of sign that I am, you don't have to believe in that shit and whatever. For those that want to know, once again, Sagittarius. So yeah, this is still our month from November 21st or 20th, actually November 22nd through, I believe, December 21st. It's still Sagittarius season. So we got 2.5 months of splits. My birthday was in November of the 28th, so borderline going to Christmas territory. But yeah, other than that, for those that believe in that shit, like I said, I don't. For Sagittarius, you already know, we like doing things by ourselves. Or the saying is, if the shit ain't broke, no, if you want something done, you have to do it yourself. That's us. We tend to do that a lot. It's not that we're prideful to ask for help. It's that we're problem solvers. So we see a problem, we computulate it in our mind, well, some of us, and then after that, we go ahead and attack the issue at hand, which is what we talk about sometimes in some of these podcasts. So yeah, and if it do sound tired, then do know that your boy is tired and things of that nature. Literally. And I just realized something kind of messed up on this a little bit. Forgot to put, this is just music, no lyrics. Except for an introduction for this album and whatnot. And this other one that we doing, whatever though. Ooh, excuse me. But this other one that we pushing up right now for next Thursday, this one, most of the mixes came off my iPhones that I had let me see. I think a couple mixes came from the iPhone 8 Plus, the iPhone 10s before I traded it in for the iPhone 10R. So it's basically most of the little music tracks I was listening to, see if I was gonna put some albums, whatnot, and that's kind of like flip them or this something with it. You guys understand what I'm talking about. So if you hadn't been following my music, search for Chinchilla Q on any major music platform and things of that nature, and just go to my catalog, and then you see exactly what I'm talking about. But other than that, let's get on with the podcast, shall we? Let's hit it. So for December 3rd, 2018, Blessed Mondays, I said welcome to the grand finale of the last month of the year. Excuse me. For this is the time that you should be grinding on whatever you want to accomplish for 2019. Rolls up. It's time to shine, ladies and gents. So you guys already know that normally I mention this each and every month and everything. In regards to, this is a new month, get your grind on, blah, 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 blah. Meaning, this is a brand new month to which you should not be making no excuses saying, I can't do this or I can't do that. That should be out your vocabulary. Should not be in your vocabulary, especially if you're a business owner or you're in business or you're an entrepreneur. Should not be the word. And the word try should not be in your vocabulary as well. I started to understand that more as I get older as to why we don't say try and things of that nature. Like the great Master Yoda once said, there is no try. Because when you try to do something, you actually fail to not do what it is that you need to do. Straight up. But with that, this month is still new. You guys already just heard me in the introduction as to what it is that I was doing and things of that nature. And you guys heard to type it in the background that I'm doing as well. Tap of the phone to make sure the damn screen stays on so I can actually look at the post. But at the same time, uploading these tracks and things to one of the distribution websites that I'm at, courtesy of one of my homeboys out in Philadelphia by the name DC Beats, or Brother David. So shout out to him once again for giving me the plug a long time ago about this website called distrokid.com for my music producers and artists and everything like that. I mean, by artists like those that sing or rap, whatever, even poetry. Go to distrokid.com. This is not an endorsement by them as well. I'm just saying, go to their website, check them out. I mean, easy music distribution to have your music on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, YouTube Music, whatever, Amazon, just whatever. It's dope. And I've been using it for the past couple of years now, and most of my catalog, my music that I've been doing is actually on iTunes and Spotify and on the major streaming sites. So, yeah, y'all want to go legit, check out distrokid.com. Like I said, it's not an endorsement by them. Should be, but it's not. Just want to put that out there. And at the same time, too, though, even with me doing this, the reason why I'm grinding out, because I'm like, I want 2019 to be dope. Like I said before, working at LAX, try to get the fuck out from LAX, literally. Because of the job part, but just for just the air quality of the aircrafts and things of that nature and stuff. And hold on one second, ladies and gents. Doing the music and stuff like that, part of the reason as to, oh yeah, like I said before, but LAX and everything. Try to leave out from LAX, man. So I'm really grinding hard with these instrumental albums and things of that nature. And the funny thing is, most of these projects were supposed to come out a little bit earlier this year, during part of the summertime and around the birthday time. But life happens, and I'm like, you know what? It's cool. We just put them out on December 7th, which the EP is supposed to come out, but like I said, shit happens. So yeah, hopefully it comes out later on tonight. If not, hopefully come out later tonight on Spotify. That if not, then probably during the weekend, which is all cool too. But the other album, little instrument album, put out, that should be coming out next Thursday on the 13th. And then the main album is coming out December 21st, right before Christmas. So yeah, I'm just making sure that everything truly just flows together well, and to try to get everything done. So hopefully I upload this thing tonight, this other instrument album I'm working on, I was telling you earlier. Hopefully this gets done so I don't have to worry about it next week. And the only thing I have to worry about actually on Monday or Tuesday is whatchamacallit, it's the main album. And part of the reason, it's already done, I already edited the music to the best of my qualities and things of that nature. It's just if I'm going to keep a music tag on the album this time, and if I really want to have it for sale or just have it be strictly for streaming. Like, you stream it on Apple Music and stream it on Spotify. Literally, those two platforms only. Nowhere else. That's for the December 21st album. So it's a whole lot of decisions I'm trying to make with that. And part of the reason that I'm thinking about doing that and whatever is for the fact that it falls in line with the story that we doing and things of that nature. I think I mentioned it. Actually, this other little alternate album that I'm pushing out on the 13th. When you hear the introduction for that, it most definitely will explain it. But how does that pertain, Q, to what you're talking about earlier in regards to grinding before 2019? Here's the thing, and I said this last year, and I said this the year before last, and I think the year before last as well too. Folks have New Year's resolutions and things of that nature, what they're going to do the following year. The next thing you know, they fall off because they don't stick with it. The crazy thing is, we don't do New Year's resolutions. We do grind sessions, which means that we get the job done ahead of time and not just wait to the last minute or wait to the new year to get things done. Nah, we don't do that, ladies and gents. We grind out and make sure that we are taking care of business. And part of the reason that we're doing that is because we want to make sure that we are doing what needs to be done. So we are not trying to whatchamacallit, just be slacking off and say, oh, I'm gonna do this next year. Nah, you need to do what you need to do today, not next year or the year before next. You need to do it today and handle your business. That's all you need to do, and just grind out with it. Because if you do a resolution and things of that nature, it's not gonna work out. Because most folks talk about, I want to try to lose weight and blah, 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 this and this and this. It's like, nah, it's not going to work out. What you want to do is just make sure that you just take care of your business. That's all. Take care of your business, handle your business, call it a day. Don't worry about what everybody else is talking about. Just handle your business. So, and this is still a fresh month. So if you have not been taking care of your business the past couple of days, then you need to handle your business. You need to handle that. You need to make sure that you're getting your grind on early and making things happen. Period. Regardless of what's happening around you. So, let's continue. On December 4th, 2018, on the Grind Tuesdays, I said accomplish whatever task it is you need to do today. Don't wait until the last minute or tomorrow. Don't wait until the last minute or tomorrow to accomplish your goals. Reason being I said don't wait is because most of y'all just wait for things to happen. That's not good at all. It's best to really make sure you take care of business, period, and just truly make things happen. Straight up. That's what you want to do. Make things happen. Don't just wait. Because like I mentioned before, we're not promised the next day to talk about that. Okay, to talk about that we're going to do something major and everything. Or actually, I need to, how we do this right here? But yeah, like we're going to accomplish whatever we're going to accomplish the next day or year. Or it's like you're not promised the next day and things of that nature. So what you need to do is handle your business that you're just going to handle the other day and handle it today. And just make things poppin', and just make it happen. Just work on your goals and your dreams. I'm going to continue to mention that. Work on them. and things of that nature, because we all slack off. We all slack off as to not accomplish what needs to be accomplished, and that's not cool at all. So what we need to do is just make things happen. Period. Just make it happen. Don't lollygag, because when you lollygag, guess what? You're just gonna be stuck in the same shit you did before. So don't do that. Let's continue. So on December 5th, 2018, Motivational Wednesdays, I said, don't quit. You're closer to your dreams than most people. I was talking with a good friend of mine. He hit me with a text saying that should he quit the career that he's doing and things of that nature. Now I can tell you what career it is, but it falls in the category of arts. Like I do music. I put this way: category of arts is music, entertainment, acting, things of that nature, poetry. That's different type of arts or whatever, and stuff like that. Very high profile professions. To be real with y'all, some of y'all might think it's not a profession, but it is. It really is. But the good friend of mine was like, should he, quit, because he keeps seeing other people that really is less talented, shine brighter and things of that nature. And so I told him, I said, you don't need to quit. I said, you got a family and things of that nature. I said, you got a family and things of that nature. At the same time, I told him, I said, bro, I said, you just need to continue to push on, continue to make things happen. I said, you can't worry about what the next person is doing. I said, you can't worry about what so-and-so and is doing. I said, you do you. And I told him an example with me with the music. I see other producers, they doing it big, they doing this and this and this and this. But what I'm noticing from most of these other top folks that's doing the type of work that, we want to try to make the money for, is that half of these individuals are just making stuff, created things that for about, let's say, like less than a couple of days has a whole lot of buzz, and then after that it dies out because something else bigger has came. And then folks tend to forget as to who the hell said what and who did what. I mean, it's crazy, but it's true. You got these folks that are less talented and things of that nature. Somehow they, like most folks say, they make it big or whatever. But it's really not making it big. They just have like the certain connections. But at the end of the day, when you really look at them, they really just make one hit, wonder type of stuff, and that's it. Or they get a little buzz, but you never hear about them anymore. And when you do, you're like, oh, that person's still doing this and this and this. Because it wasn't popping in the realm that society would tell you to pop. But the crazy thing is, you don't pay attention to what society is telling you. You continue to grind behind the scenes. Like, I like to do behind the scenes type work. I have my reasons for that. Don't like to be seen in the forefront like that, especially when you start to get big and then you just everywhere. Some folks like the attention. When you like me, you're from South Central Los Angeles, it's a whole different mindset of getting attention and things of that nature. As well, getting big and things. I mean, like Ice Cube with them and stuff like that. But you have to remember, most of them move out the hood once they, get a certain amount of funds and things of nature. And I live in different parts of Los Angeles, of California before anyway, so I know which areas is set tripping that you don't stay at, and I know which areas at inside California that is real cool. You can be somebody. Plus, you can have a big name and folks really won't mess with you because what you call it, for the fact that you just chilling at your house and whatever, you know, in a cool little safe neighborhood. I mean, I know some places like that, but you can't be big and try to stay in the hood. Like hell no, hell to the no. That's it doesn't work out. You got these. Let me not go South Central right now, cause I'm about to say some words, and I'm like, bro, remember you doing the podcast? I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, okay, let me get back to the podcast mode, cause I was about to let loose and say some words that some folks don't like, to hear. So certain keywords that rub people the wrong way. So I'll keep everything G-rated. But you guys get what I mean, though. You guys get what I mean. But with that, you're very close towards where we need to be at in life. You just can't quit. And most folks quit right before they even get to where they need to be at. And I'll be real. There have been times where I've been saying, I think you guys heard me say before, well, I'll be like, man, F doing the podcast, F doing the music anymore, woo, woo, woo. But then I'm like, I'm closer to where I'm at. And then when I put this way, matter of fact, when I go back to work and I'm just getting up, hell, just getting up in the morning to try to get to work, and I'm looking at my clock like, man, I ain't feel like doing this shit this morning. Like, I'd rather just stay home, be asleep. Like, this whole week, my mindset been focused on get these instrumental albums and woo 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 up and uploaded so we do not have to worry about it. But at the same time, keep the mindset of 2019 is going to be popping because we put in the hard work in. So my mindset has been on get home, upload this stuff, woo woo woo, and plan out how we're going to promote it. And yeah. I mean, just a whole lot of cool stuff that I was thinking, as opposed to man going to work doing the same bullshit each and every day. Do over there, deal with the same issues and whatever. I mean, I'm just keeping it real with you guys. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. So at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I said we ain't gonna quit because we are closer than we ever been, and I feel it. I feel it. But at the same time, you're also closer to where you guys need to be at in life, in business, in health, in whatever. You just got to continue to grind, baby. You just got to continue to grind, continue to make things happen, and just continue to just really get it cracking. Like, I'm bringing back the radio show. As soon as I learn this new program that I have, it's going to be on a cracking. And you guys kind of hearing part of my DJ voice, which is why we listen to me in my podcast. You're like, damn, he really does sound like a podcaster, or this dude really sound like a do a radio show. Before anything else, I was a music producer and then became an online DJ. Keyword online DJ. And then from that became a podcaster. So everything fall together. And really enjoyed this field of work, to be real with y'all. Because it's fun. Because I know that these words that I say, and even with some of the cussing, my apologies, will truly continue forever on, even when it's my time, to leave this earth and things of that nature. And I'll just keep it real with you guys. So that's why music and podcasting and other things, they are very important professions and things, and especially in this life, because your work stays. If you notice, folks still play Bach music and things of that nature, and Mozart and stuff like that from the Renaissance era. I mean, still playing music from around that time. And the crazy thing is, it's like, damn, how they do it. They left notes of music. And it just stick. Like, music been here since God created the heavens and earth, man. We mentioned that, I think last week on the podcast. Literally, music has been here since the beginning of time. Literally. So, that's why we kind of look at the profession of it. It's twisted as to how humans are twisted up, but it's still a very important profession, to do, and things of that nature. That's why you hear folks that don't quit your day job and things of that nature when it comes to music is because most folks don't study the platforms as to what you need to do. But at the same time, you do shit independently, to make your own money and stuff like that. You can really be alright. Literally. So, yeah, even with the midst of the talking, I just got done uploading the Please Fix track 11. It should be saying explicit lyrics on there in the first dang place. Oh, no wonder why. See, I knew one of them was a mess up. It's all cool. Okay, hopefully everything uploads this time. Because I do not feel like uploading this album again. But other than that, though, ladies and gents, let's continue on. So for December 6, 2018, Daily Tips Thursdays, I said the rain may come and fizz away, but new beginnings are always over the horizon. It was raining on Wednesday and Thursday, which we actually needed the rain, and I actually quite enjoyed it. And even today, the weather was just perfect. When I said the weather was perfect, my body was feeling happy because the weather was perfect. Because lately, when it's been getting cold, my body been doing some out of ordinary type stuff, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Literally. But today, the weather felt so bomb and things of the nature that I was really in my own little zone. While listening to the instrumental albums and the other albums and things of that nature, and part reason why I do that is so if I hear any mistakes, I know I could go home and fix it, or this sounds good, or I might need to change the playlist up and things of that nature. Trust me, from a music producer that makes instrumental albums, especially almost kind of like story based, but you still use the tracks to make anything off of. It's a big thing where you really gotta listen to the format and how you do things. But regardless of that, though, yeah, you may have some rainstorms in your life and things of that nature. Just know it's gonna fizz away. New beginnings always happen after the rain is done. Fresh breath of air happens wherever a storm has gone past by. That applies to your life and business. You may be going through some things right now, ladies and gents, that you just can't understand. But do know that that's going to be for a moment. It's not going to last long. And then after that, guess what? Well, it's not going to last long. It's going to convert over to something else greater. So you can only imagine over the horizon what that's going to be, what that's going to feel like. It's going to be great. It's going to be bomb. So just know that when the rain slides past over, just know that something greater always comes through. And new beginnings happen. When new beginnings happen, you just got to go with the flow. At the same time, just make stuff happen. So, yeah. Just know that. And I should have got Grand Theft Auto instead of Street Fighter 5. My bad. I'm looking at the download as well on my PlayStation 4 and things. I've been wanting to play Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition for a long time. And when it comes to video games, I like fighting games and a little bit of action and adventure. And racing games too. Certain racing games I like and things like that. Like Ridge Racer, Midnight Club, Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto 5, man. I'm telling you. Driving the cars in those games is heck of fun. I mean, even if you don't want to do the missions, you just want to cruise around the game, listen to the music that they have on there. I mean, you can do that. It's fun. I mean, you can try to cruise in real life, but you gotta remember gas prices is high as hell. So that's a whole different environment right there. Gas prices just skyrocketing. You like, yeah, I can't go cruise. I gotta go from point A to point B, and that's it. And if you have kids, and you really gotta monitor going from point A to point B to point whatever and stuff. So, yeah. Shout out to the parents, but shout out to the Uber drivers that's making that money doing the Ubering though. You guys are truly appreciated, man. Literally. And you know, with the Uber drivers and things of that nature, they highly appreciate it for one reason. For those of y'all that ain't driving or don't have a car yet or try to get a new car, when you ride with an Uber, you can easily tell if the car that your Uber is driving is the car that you actually want to get. Most of y'all don't think about it like that. Most of y'all just think, oh, I just need to call Uber to get to point A, point B. But what if they driving the dream car that you want to drive and you get into the car that they're driving and you're like, I don't like the way that this feels, or you look inside it and you see how spacious it is or not spacious, and you make it like second thing. Because trust me, there's been a couple of Uber drivers I drove with, which they had some pretty nice cars. And some cars I was like, okay, you know what, like I wouldn't mind leasing or buying it with the. Then you have some other cars where you're like, okay, on the outside it look good, but on the inside it looks kind of cramped up and stuff like that. So give a nice little evaluation. Just saying. Let's continue. So on December 7th, 2018, Boss Status Fridays, I said when you leave from your regular job, don't just go home and relax or sleep. Study your craft for 30 minutes or more, and then go ahead and relax. The reason why I have said that because for about the past 3 days now, I think since Tuesday, where we actually kind of did some stuff on the EP, whatever, and then I decided, actually I took it back. Some stuff on the EP and some stuff on the instrumental album. Like these past couple of days, normally I come home, get on my iPad and, look at some YouTube videos of tech reviewers and things of that nature. And I'm kind of happy about it, have not been looking at some tech review videos like that super heavy. When I had traded my iPhone XS and got the iPhone XR, like everything kind of tech related kind of went down just a little bit, which is cool because I actually got the phone that I wanted. Had Apple released this shit a little bit earlier, I've been cool as opposed to getting the XS and then pay half of that with T-Mobile so I could do the jump program and jump the phone and get the iPhone XR because it's a little bit more cheaper and because 6.1 inches, so like 2 inches less of the screen from a Galaxy Note 8. So I got used to the big phones from the Galaxy Note 8 and the iPhone 8 Plus. And the iPhone XR falls in between the iPhone 8 Plus and the iPhone XS Max, which is cool. And things of that nature. So I'm enjoying the phone. But at the same time, I hadn't been on my iPad like that, as heavy as I did when I had the iPhone XS in gold. The reason why I traded that thing back because I could not justify still paying that with T-Mobile. Basically almost like paying $1,000 off. Paying the phone off as you go, but you still look at that little price tag of the $999.99, and you're looking like, oh hell no, that's supposed to $750. But you can still pay the phone as you go throughout the months or whatever, however you set up, with T-Mobile. That's what I like about T-Mobile. Once they had that program, I was like, yeah, I'm sick with y'all. Like, I could pay off my phone. My phone bill won't be too high either. What? Well, the phone company does that. Literally. We now know damn 2-year contract, but you could pay off your phone as you go. And I paid off plenty of Apple products, of iPhones, and actually 2 iPads got paid off. But with the iPhones, yes, and the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, yes, like paid them off in less than about probably like 4 or 5, 6 months, whatever. So it's perfect. But at the same time, the reason why I mentioned the YouTube thing is because I have not been getting sidetracked. I actually been focused. Like When I'm focused, the way that I'm focused right now is on a Kraken. Because my main focus has been, okay, bro, you got 3 major projects in regards to the music that you want to do. Get them done. No bullshit. Get them done. Make it happen. And that's what I've been doing. I've been getting them done, making them happen. All albums was done. Even when I was editing, I was like, I don't want to edit. But when I really started listening to the edits and I really started listening to the albums, I'm like, I said, okay, we getting better. I said, from our very first project that we did, it didn't sound good quality-wise. And, some other ones didn't sound good quality-wise as well. But I said, we getting better with the quality part. Because the beat maker part is easy. I'm like, the quality part is just, it sounds better. It sounds like it's somebody put in their car. The levels is pretty good to which they could turn up or turn down, whatever. I mean, it's great. Even with the EP, still try to edit voice is kind of tough. But even making, get to the point where it sounds good, I mean, you're just like, man, it's perfect. So what have I been doing? Been burnt the hell out these past couple of days. Even today. Especially today. Clean up dog poop on one aircraft. But other than that, regardless of that, what I have done, though, ladies and gents, was came home. And you guys know how I do this. I come home, I tell you guys, I may take this podcast. Yeah, your boy tired, but we're still doing the podcast. And been tired the past couple of days, but I've been getting things done with the music. Why? Because I'm not about to wait like I normally do sometimes, and then try to rush doing everything. I'm like, nah, we getting things done. Because I feel in 2019, in regards to the music, folks might be asking, so what projects you been working on? Bam, there goes my catalog. We worked on 6 projects this year alone. One, I think, up in May or whatever. The other ones in August. And then you have these other 3 literally this month. Well, most of them been worked on. Actually, the main instrumental album has actually been done last year when I made With the Wolves Den Value 1 motivational mixtape. When I made that. Some of the instrumental, some of the music in the background that you hear me talk over, those are actually beats that I actually made for the album Death Roses. Because Death Roses is supposed to actually come out last year. Actually, this year, and I was going to push it out last year because I was going to have chapters 13 and 14 of the instrumental album to come out this year. But I'm actually going to spread chapters 13 and 14 out. So the full instrumental album storyline is going to end in 2020. Which I think would be perfect to do like that. But I'm still continuing to make music, and everything. So that's nothing. But next year, chapter 13, that's going to be one heck of a good album. I can picture what it's going to be, but as it comes to what type of music sounds on my head, I'm not sure. So, let the Lord bless me with creating some out of ordinary instrumentation type stuff, and it's going to be on the next instrumental album. And then the one in 2020 is going to be dope too, because the one in 2020, I think I'm going to actually drop that back on Valentine's Day, because the main album title is called Death of a Valentino, like Death of a Valentine. So, yeah. Now you guys kind of get the picture, but I have not really been resting like that while I come home from work. Take my little shower. Got a little setup in the closet, because the closet is big enough, almost like a walk-in closet. So big enough to, have a nice little desk in there and stuff like that. And yeah, have that, and have it with TV and the PlayStation 4 hooked up or whatever. Or if I feel like playing video games, or look at YouTube on. Actually, like look at YouTube more on my iPad than doing the PlayStation, because it doesn't buffer as much. Damn AT&T wireless internet. But other than that, set up the laptop and just work. I don't even call this work. I don't know what to call this. I just call this my passion. And that's what you guys have to do. You guys literally have to get to the point where Yes, you do want to rest. Yes, you do want to get some sleep. We come home from work and things of that nature. But if you working on something big or you passionate about something, you're going to have to lose a little bit of the sleep that you want to get in order to get to the next level. The reason why those who are 1% and things that like that nature at the top is because it was never always in the 1% bracket. They was just like you and me. What tended to happen was they had to change up the way that they think and change up the way that they do things in order to get to the next level in life. So that's what you guys have to do. You get to change some things and, break some habits and whatever in order to get to the next level. It puts weight. Study something for 30 minutes or whatever, or 20 minutes, or, you would study something in 10 minutes. Does that be something major or whatever. But do something different each and every day, each and every night, to which you learn it each and every day. And then after that, you apply the information. Once you apply that information, then guess what? You get so much closer to where you need to be at than where you were a couple years for a few months ago, weeks ago, whatever. You just got to get disciplined. And then you go ahead and have fun playing video games, whatever the hell y'all be doing and stuff like that, So I'm just keeping it real with you guys and things. And just, gotta keep it pushing. Ooh, excuse me. Literally, gotta keep it pushing. Like right now, I'm looking at track 6 off of this album to hurry up and go through so the rest of them could go through, and then I could get the email saying okay that your album work has been uploaded and things of that nature, or at the same time too they should get through to me another email like they did on my EP, let me know that something's not right, and then I could easily go back in and fix whatever needs to be fixed and stuff like that. But you guys gotta make an attempt to make things happen. So that's what you have to do. Just go ahead and make things happen, and don't fret about it. Just continue to push, and just continue to push. And here comes track 7. But yeah. So with that, though, I think you guys tuned into tonight's podcast. Hopefully you guys learned a lot from it. Because as soon as I'm done speaking on this, I'm going to have to upload the file towards the social media site. So I'm not done. It's only 7:25, which is perfect. Because I was planning to go to bed early tonight. Anyways. That's what happens when you get older in your 30s and things of that nature. I kid you not. Like most folks party in their 30s, most folks that party in their 30s probably working jobs that's very easy or just boring. When you working a job that works the shit out of you like it's not used to word slave, but just work the crap out of you to the point where you're like, man, I'm about to fight somebody because you're tired. Then when this part of the 30s, you like, man, sleep is a good friend. And naps is even better. I kid you not. When you're a child, you got so much energy, things of that nature, that you can do anything. Once you get older, you like, man, all I want to do is just sleep. Like that sleepy bomb, man. I'll be honest, that tired, we be knocked out sleep. But when the alarm clock wakes you up, you looking like motherfucker. Those of us that use our iPads or phones or Apple Watch, whatever, well, if you got your watch on your wrist, you can't really throw it. But for the phones and the iPads, y'all be looking at them like, man, you shut the hell up, all that beeping noise. Then y'all be wanting to throw it. But then as soon as you try to throw it, that part of your brain that wakes you up because you better throw your phone's like, shit ain't paid off. So if you break the screen, you paying the $200 to get the screen fixed. Then you say to yourself, okay, we ain't breaking no damn screens. We about to just press this thing on snooze or turn it off completely. So you guys know exactly what I mean. So yeah, as soon as I'm done with this podcast, I'm gonna edit. Well, I don't really edit. I let Spreaker do this thing, but I'm gonna have to, post the post up on Snapchat and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. Let it, and have to link up. Let the folks know that today's podcast been done. Blah 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 blah. Check it out. Da 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 da. Unless I'm tired, but I'm just going off like that. whatever. And at the same time, try to see these little games download off of here. For my gamers, Mortal Kombat 11 has a little pre-order and things. We get the Shao Kahn once the game comes out on April 23rd, but you get a beta access to the game itself. Like a little preset. So I've been playing Mortal Kombat since Mortal Kombat came out. Mortal Kombat 2 was my shit. I kid you not. That was the game. Just by the added extra characters and things of that nature. Then Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Mortal Kombat 3 was cool, but Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 was dope because you had more carriers. Wow. More characters and things of that nature. Like Mortal Kombat 10, I have it on my PlayStation 4 right now and stuff like that. And I'm getting back to actually playing certain characters I was very good with because I had to play PlayStation 4 in the co-op minute or Mortal Kombat 10. So I'm kind of a little rusty, but I'm like, okay, I'm getting the grind back on certain characters where I can whoop anybody's ass on. So I'm just saying, if y'all want to run, if y'all want to run that fade and things of that nature, where's my name at? Where is my name at? Where's my PS name? Alright, my PS name, Black Chilla 22. That is Black Chilla 22. Had that PS name for a long time, man. A long time. So if any of y'all want to run that fade on Mortal Kombat 10, or while I'm downloading right now, Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition, oh, trust me, we can do that. Because I kid you not, once I put Tekken on this game, on my PlayStation 4, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. But I kind of wish that Sony would have put Tekken 3 up on here on the PlayStation Network, because that would be dope. Because if they had did that and then put online mode for Tekken 3, oh, trust me, none of y'all don't want to see me in Tekken 3. Boy, I got about 2 or 3 characters I could whoop anybody's ass on, and none of y'all can say a damn thing about it. Yes, I'm taking all challengers. Black Chilla 22 is my PlayStation Network name. So add your boy if you want that work. I don't really do sports games like that either. So fighting games, yes, but for the football and the basketball, I have to let y'all know right now, I suck at it. Because I don't play Madden as much, and Madden tends to get boring to me. And NBA 2K, I'm sorry, but a PlayStation or Sony, whatever, if they somehow make NBA Street Value 1, put on the PlayStation Network, I'm gonna actually check it out, see if they have it. Because if they have it and they somehow put an online system with it, it's a done deal. If Sony happens to do that, or the company that made NBA Street Fighter 1 happens to do that and made it online, trust me, they put NBA Street Fighter 1 online, none of y'all don't want to see me in that, because I'll smash anybody in that game with the Lakers in 2005 or 2001 or 2003. Whatever years the Lakers were good with Kobe and Shaq and them, yeah, I have Shaq slam dunk on y'all. I have Kobe with the 3, Robert Horry with the assist, or Derek Fisher, one of the two I'll be using. So don't get the game twisted, baby. It's war over here when it comes to these video games. But other than that, though, yeah, so I'm going to edit all this stuff, wait for this little music album to upload, and after that, do the same thing with the podcast, promote that, and then with that, if Street Fighter 5 somehow gets done with, halfway done with the first part of the application, downloading, so I can try to play the game and get used to some of the characters. Because the 23 gigabyte variant, this PlayStation going to have to be on sleep mode to finish everything up, or whatever. But if that does happen, then it's cool, because play for a little bit and just go ahead and go to sleep. I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. I got 2 more days. This is why I said earlier in today's podcast, grind. Make things happen today, not tomorrow. So you won't have to say to yourself, 2 more days to the off days. And then after that, you're back to the same bullshit and you're working at. Nah. Get to the point where you don't have to worry about the bullshit you're working at, but that you can waste as much time as you want, but at the same time be productive with your time. So with that, ladies and gents, I go by the name of Q Moore, also known as Chinchilla Q of Hip Rocker Productions, hiprockerproductions.com. Business Mind Leaders, aka The Wilson, Midnight's Class and So, aka The Lounge, Black Lotus Ravens, and Black Roses Wells. Yeah, just listen to week 105, sessions 511 through, 11 to 515, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. This week's podcast for December 3rd to the 7th. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in to today's podcast, and most definitely appreciate each and every one of you for just taking the time out of your busy schedule or your evening to take a listen to this, as well morning or afternoon. With that, though, ladies and gents, stay tuned, supposedly, sometimes this week for the DJ Skylo EP, 4-track EP album, which should be coming out hopefully later on midnight tonight on December 7th. If not, it should be coming out sometime this week on either the 8th or this 9th or probably Monday. Not quite sure how DistroKid, it's not DistroKid, but not quite sure how Apple Music and them and Spotify tend to do it. Sometimes they release like shorter projects on time, and sometimes they kind of wait like a few days. So stay tuned for that. But also on December 13th, it will be a secret project, so stay tuned for that, because that's going to be coming out pretty soon as well. So you guys might want to stay tuned with that as well too. And then also on December 21st, be on the lookout for Death of a Fat Latino, Values Chapters 11 and 12, Death Roses. That's coming out on the 21st on midnight. So I'll make sure we'll upload that. It's going to come up at midnight on all streaming music platform sites and things of that nature. Or I think they're selling for Spotify. Well, if it doesn't, it's probably going to come out midnight for Spotify, and then everybody else it just drops. But then again, that album should be up sometime this week anyway, so that's going to be perfect. So that way when that album drops, I won't have to worry about the date, whatever. Just got to make sure that when I get the emails that everything's all good, don't get no other emails from DistroKid about the albums, then everything will be straight. So stay tuned, because I also got to update my website to put these new albums on there as well. So yeah, it's a whole lot of grind work right now, but you know what? It's about to be worth it in the long run. Because as these folks that's coming out these aircrafts that be clean, take a look at it, brother, and things of that nature, while they get off, they gonna remember this face when they say, damn, he was that dude that was working at LAX and whoop whoop. Like, yeah. Was working at a bullshit ass job that I don't like, but here's the catch it though. Worked on my dreams, worked on my goals, worked on what's happening, make some connections, and guess what? Be at a spot to which all the hard work will be worth it. And I will still be humble with it. And I'll still be South Central as well too. In a certain sense, low key. Not change for anything. Been humble in regards to finances and money and things of that nature. So trust me, nothing really wows me that much anymore. Even with the tech, when it comes to technology, that's just why I got the iPhone XR. Everything was like, certain new products like the new MacBook. I know I need a new MacBook because the one I have, older edition, it needs a new processor in there. Like, it needs new everything. But it's still working good. It's still having this website upload this album, so that's a blessing right there. The iPad Pro, the newer one that came out, man, it's a beast from when I looked at it. Would love to have for music production. But I need Apple to actually make that iPad a little bit more stronger, because it's easy to bend. And I see some bend videos of folks bend that shit in half. And I'm like, hell to the no. I'll stick with the 10.5 inch iPad Pro that I got last year, which still works flawlessly pretty good. So I ain't tripping. I'm blessed with what I have. There's some other little technology I want to get, like some other studio type headphones I want to get, other than the Skull Candy ones I bought from Target, for $60. But by the grace of God, I had a Target gift card for $30, which was a blessing. For those of you that ever shop at Target, man, y'all know when y'all get gift cards from Target, it's a blessing, especially when you get older, because you can easily go on Target, try to get one thing, next thing you know, you spending $125 off of some bullshit that you didn't even need, because you just like, ooh, maybe I might need to get that, maybe, and things of that nature. That's how Target gets people. That's just why their name is called Target. Or for those of us that say it over here, y'all never call them Target. but Target, aka Target, that's just why their name is called that with the bullseye, because they get you with the bullseye of certain things. But it's that damn tax that they get y'all on, though. Shoot, 10.25 or 10 point something whatever tax got out here in California for the damn thing at Target. Like, y'all lost your damn minds on that. And I looked at on the receipts and I'm like, no wonder why Target's so damn high, because of they damn tax. Take that tax out and everything would be at a cheaper price. But yeah, so yeah, bought some big Skull Candy headphones that I thought was sounding good because they look good and hollow as hell on the inside, because they got the nice little cushion, but the inside is like, I'm like, what the f is this? And from me being a music producer, I'm like, they got that flimsy ass, what you call it thing inside the headphones that make it sound like this. So I gotta find some cushion part to actually give to where I get that bass in it, because I know the headphones could give good bass, but I need to hear that boom, 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 boom. Let's go buy some Beats by Dre Studios, but I'm like, the hell, spending $200-$300 for some damn pair of headphones. I get some Audio Technas, cheaper than that. But other than that, though, ladies and gents, thank you guys for tuning into today's podcast. Truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your evening. With that, it's your boy Ginger the Q. One love. We out. Peace.